All right, thank you,
Okay.
Wei Ling. I thought you was
Yeah.
excited with my new hairstyle.
Yeah, very handsome.
Thank you
Okay.
very much.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Good to see you all again. And I would like to first thanks eCVI, this platform giving me opportunity to share what I learned and also learn what I share later. So some of you might know me, some might not. Let me introduce myself. My name is KP. I'm from a small town in Parabunta, and then now is a market development specialist. How I get into this market development specialist, actually, I was from an IT background, but due to I learned from a big boss. He said, if you want to be a boss, there's two ways you can get into the path. One is to be finance, but I'm not really good in numbers, and want to be the salesperson. So I was ventured into sales of, I think, when I after 5 years of in IT. So which means I turned my IT job into a sales job. Some say, how could you just give up something you're already good at and then you venture into something else? But for me, I always believe in that. If you know your end of the goal, you know the end goal, what you want to do. So you anytime you can change the plan, but you always set the goal, set the result, know your result, where you want to go to be. So first, I would like to share my slides. Give me a minute. If you can hear me cloudly, loud and clear, just say hi to me. Hi to me. Say hi. Great. I can see a lot of people saying hi. All right. Okay. And then other than that, I would like to say thanks to my upline, which my this brother-in-law and my sister, Tay and Joanne, and my mentor, Diamond mentor, Mr. Leo Fubat and Amanda Quick. Say thank you to them. And then let me share my slides. I'm using two laptops. Nowadays, everything is about technology. All right. Okay. All right, my slide is up. Okay, here's the thing, first word. I mean, in our life, we're always looking for success. So in the Amway business, what is success? Can you share with me what is success? Just give a shoot. Type anything you think of in the chat. What is success? Happiness? Oh, well, I should ask, what's the thing you need to equip to be success? What is the tools and what are the things you need to equip to be success? Some say freedom, some say zero debt. Yes, that's the end goal. How about the equipment? Money is just a path. And what is the equipment you need to have to become success? Knowledge, yes, one of it. You're almost there. Platform, yes. Network, commitment, yes. Yes, mentor. Okay, let me share with you. What is I define as success? The first thing definitely is mindset. Yes, Danny, you say the right word, mindset. So 80% to be success, first thing first is to have a good mindset, have a great mindset. To be exact is the growth mindset. Today we come in here, we not to come to take anything, but we to learn from each other. So I learn from you, you learn from me. Because I also from 80s, I was starting to use computer when I standard 4. But some of you might younger than me and you use handphone, you use app more earlier than my age. And the second thing is about skill set. Skill set, what is skill set? Sometimes we, like in Amway, we need to know how to do OPP, we need to know how to do selling, we need to know how to do this follow-up skill and other and so on. And definitely we need a tool set like what this Eugene has shown us. All the tools have to prepare. So mindset is the main thing we do have. But today I'm not going to touch so much on mindset. I touch a little bit about what is the skill set we need to have. So the topic of today is stop selling, start closing. So what is stop selling? Oh, some diamond will ask, Amway is part of the thing we need to do. 3S is selling. So if we don't stop selling, how you start closing? When I was first joined as a salesperson or first joined in Amway, I know how to sell. I keep on talking, keep on selling, keep on provide a lot of information. But end up after 2 months, 3 months, I just sell a little products, maybe a toothpaste. It's a great milestone. But if you want to go further, if you want to show leadership to our team, we have to grow up, we have to push up and then do more closing. Why I say that? Because a salesperson or our money, our income is depend on the closing. If without closing, how are you going to get a PV? If only selling, say talk. A lot of time we made a mistake. When the person asks you, I want to know about this product, you keep talking, the features, benefit, but you never do closing. Am I right? Do you have this kind of experience, or do you see someone try to sell you something and then saying that this is the product I want to buy, and then they keep sharing this and this and this and this to you? Are you have a same feeling? If you say same feeling with me, just type 111 to me. All right, I can see a lot. Let me do some setting. Okay, great. I see a lot of response here. So if we don't sell, how will it close? But first thing first, we need to know why people don't buy from us, or why people don't buy from you. There are few reasons. So what do you think? Why people don't buy from you? Tell me. Put your comment in the chat. Why people don't buy from you? No trust. Yes, Hadiri, I can hear you. I can see you are saying that no trust. What else? Hard sell, didn't share, no skill, not yet trust. Sudden approach, didn't find needs. First impression. Wow, that's good. I see a lot of response. Most of you, you are right. You are correct. But when we know there are people don't buy from you, but how you counter it. I see a very good comment from CK. Value not delivered. I will touch a bit about this later. So first thing, we look at it. The first rejection, people don't buy from you because they don't need. They don't need. The first reason why people don't buy from you is they no need and low need. In spite you have the great product, you have the great service, you have a very number one product in the world. The prospect might not need it, or they might not need it right now. Think of the times you were walking in the mall and someone stopped you for a free sample. Yep. I believe you all have a kind of experience. Maybe you just say no because you hate desserts. Some people, they just offer you, come, I give you some ice cream sample. You just say no and then walk away. And some people approach to you and let you spray this perfume on your wrist. And this because you accept the offer because you want to know what's the bottle content smell like. So either you were annoyed or you were curious, but you did not want to buy. That will just interrupting your day. You cannot convince someone to buy if they don't think they need your product or service right now. There's nothing you can do. So accept the fact sometimes people don't need it now, but doesn't mean they don't need it later. So if you met this kind of prospect, so what are you going to do? Are you going to keep on pushing, just telling, then give them information more and more and more and more? No, you just keep them aside. Just like you are feeding a small fish, waiting to become a big shark, and then you catch it later. So first thing first, people don't buy for you. Doesn't mean they don't buy now. They just don't need or they low need at the moment. Just a timing problem. So don't disqualify them. Keep it in your prospect list. This is the first reason. How about the second one? They don't have urgency. There's a one word saying delay kills the sale. So time is something you don't have if you want to close the deal. When they say to you, yeah, you know what? I will think about it. I'll get back to you. Send me more information. It means you fail to create a lack of urgency. Right? You haven't given them a reason why they need to buy right now. But you don't close today. You will not close tomorrow. I have an experience. My cousin called me tonight saying that I want to buy this vitamins worth $15,000 ringgit because there's a boss want to buy. I said, okay, I will tell you, I give you information tomorrow morning. And tomorrow morning when I call back, it's my problem. I don't urgent. So sometimes not because of the client or your prospect don't have urgency, because of us. We don't keep our every chances urgent and do it right now. Okay, this is one of the mistake I did. But although they are be nice to you, say, yeah, you know what, follow up with me 3 months from now. Some people say that give me some information and you follow me 3 months from now, or I'll get back to you. Guess what happens? Guess what happens when the prospect saying that follow up with me 3 months from now and I'll get back to you? Type in the chat, what will you happen? What would happen after this? No more. Exactly. You will never ever hear from them again. End of story. Yeah, Diamond. End of story. Just like the end. Missing in action. Oh, that's MIA. Yeah. Because they always say again, delay kills your sale. What should you do to get them by? You need to show them why they need to buy this right now. And maybe it's an exclusive offer. Maybe there's a limited quantity. Or if you don't have too many left, tell them, say, for example, we only have 50 of this, just like our collagen. This is very precious products. We only have, every DD only have 12. I only can offer one to you right now because you are my VIP customers. Or if you don't buy it right now, we are going to run out. Do you agree? That's the very good product. You're not able to get them anymore because sometimes people want it right now. If you don't offer now, they will run it away and then go to next door or get other brands. So creating scarcity is very effective sometimes, but don't use always. If you're always using this skill, people will get tired. And then another example, you can say your service could be limited time offer. Explain to them, this is only available during the first 2 weeks of the March. For example, you're trying to get them to try on this skin analyzer. So you can say we are doing some offer to let like 5 free tests until this Sunday. Create urgency. After that, you might need to wait until maybe 1 month, 2 months, or 3 months later. So this is something people don't buy you because they don't feel the urgency. Sometimes you have to give a people a little bit of push. Otherwise, they don't act because some people is passive, sitting there. Yes, okay, I'll think about it. I come back later, something. Sometimes you just give a push, but that is a way to give a push. That's a skill set you can learn and just polish, keep on trying, keep on training yourself, and you can get used to it. And then you push a bit and people might say thank you to you again. Thank you for helping me making a decision. This is one way to give them the push to create a need to buy. And how about the third needs? Third, why people don't buy from you? No desire. People don't buy what they need, but they buy what they want. They want their car, they want their house, they want their new suit, they want their big bag, they want their vacation, or they want the new pair of shoes. I don't necessarily need it. For example, some of your wife, they always say, I don't have enough of shirt, I don't have enough of shoes, but they still want to buy. When you open up the wardrobe, you see like tons of shoes, tons of the shirt. Are you agree with me? So people buy what they want. People don't buy what they need. So you just can want it. It's the desire. So creating desire. If no desire, no sales. How do you create a desire? How do you create the insatiable desire that people want to buy with what you have to offer? Usually you do that with an irresistible offer. Irresistible offer. You want to make them what you're selling so compelling, what you're irresistible to the prospect, what's the no-brainer to say, you know what, I want this. Take my money. Sometimes, for example, say you have a key that you want to sell for 500 ringgit, but no one wants to buy it because just a house key. But say the key unlocks the door to a hidden library with books that shows you how you will be successful and happy in the future. What would you pay? Would you pay for the 500 for that key? Would you buy? A key just for 500. There's a hidden library with books that shows you being successful and happy in the future. Would you buy? Put your comment. Who wouldn't want a key to unlock treasures? That key just become more irresistible. You can create a desire or you can tap into existing desires. Prospect already have within them. Human beings always have many desires. I also have desire. I desire to have hair, but I decided to shave it off. So I don't need to expose myself to COVID. Just a jokes aside. That's not as complex as you think. And once you tap into what they crave for, show them how to afford it. Okay, so the next one, why people don't buy for you? Definitely you will meet something like no money. The reason is probably the most common one for not buying. Am I right? No money, or they don't have a budget, or they don't have the money available. This may or may not be the case. What you should be considering, why are you selling to people who can't offer what you offer in the first place, right? Let's say they do have the money, or they can find the money somehow, but what they tell you is, I can't afford it. What this usually means is they fail to see the value what you're offering. They don't see the value in what you're offering, and so they don't understand why it costs so much. Especially when we share high ticket products like Atmosphere and also eSpring. People say, I can easily get 1,000 ringgit for a water treatment filter outside. I can easily get a air treatment system outside for 2,000. Why your product so expensive? So what you need to do is present your offer in a compelling way so they can see it in terms of money and value. Everyone thinks using this skill, value versus money, which one weighs more? Think about it, value versus money. When you have a lot of value, suddenly they have more desire. They have more urgency over what you want to offer. And finally, you need to overcome one of the biggest hurdles when closing a deal. Prospect don't buy when they feel to see the value. So value is over the money. So this is the fourth reason. How about the fifth one? No trust. Yes, someone commented just now, no trust. A lack of trust is a huge obstacle to closing a sale. When this happens, your prospect don't believe in you. They don't trust you, your products, your service, or don't just trust your company. It's not about product, it's something they just don't trust you. They believe in you. How do you handle this? How are you going to handle this? Tell me, put in the chat. How are you going to handle when there's no trust in you? Especially our biggest market is the stranger. And sometimes even our closest friend and closest family relative don't trust us. How do you handle? There's a few ways, a number of ways you can handle it. You can give them a social proof, some testimonial about the customer have to say about your product and services. This can be done easily nowadays via your social media. Or you can tell them the history of the company and how long you have been around. People always trust you. Don't be a jumping frog, jump here and there. Today you do Amway, tomorrow you do other way, and then come back Amway and then another way. People won't trust you anymore. People trust you only one time. So stick with Amway, because the longer you stay, the people will trust you. You are 累战嘅. You are the real entrepreneur. You are real in this business. You are serious in this business. You can show them some data or case studies. Actually, we are Amway business owner. We have a lot of data and a lot of case studies because Amway always back up us with this information. You are selling anything in health and fitness like us. Show them what is the scientists have to say. Nowadays, so easy. Invite them to Zoom. Invite them to Amway Microsoft Team. Let the scientists face-to-face talk to your customer. And then that's the trust. Because sometimes your friend know you too much. You're just a normal person. How could you say so much of this scientific proof? Then you can invite them, let the scientists talk to them. If they don't trust you, they never buy. But that's another possibility. One that very few entrepreneurs and closers understand. The prospect don't trust themselves too. They may trust your product and your company, but they don't believe that it will work for them. Yep. Have you ever think of it? People say Amway is good, but I'm not sure whether I'm suitable or not. The prospect doesn't believe they will even use it. The prospect doesn't even know are they suitable of it. They know, okay, it's going to be an out-of-pocket buy. I'm going to put that on the shelf. I'm not going to use it. I'm just going to be the waste of money. How is this thing going to be different? You must be address a conflict in their mind because they don't trust themselves. Most of them, believe it or not, do not trust themselves because their track record is not good. They have a bad experience with other products, so they don't trust themselves. Let's say we are selling Fit Freak. They might think, here's another one. They know I've been in different 10 types of diets. I've tried 20 other weight loss solutions. It's going to be failed. How do I know it's going to work this time? What you can do, you can give them testimonials and proof. Most importantly, ourselves is the testimonial. But even if they trust you, they don't trust themselves. So they look at their track record of failure and decide this time won't be any different. With our marketing and our brand and our message, we need to address that thinking. The best part is ourselves be the testimonial. This is the some of the reason people don't buy for you. So we need to address this field. So once you address, when you face to face to them, you might encounter a lot of these challenges. So what's the challenges? What's the common facing objections? So this is some skill set and some words you can learn, you could learn and then just use up yourself and then customize or tailor it into your own needs. So the first one, the common is like when people ask you, how much is your product? What will you say? What will you answer? Share me in the chat. What will you say? How much is it? Are you going to tell the price straightforward or are you going to say something else? Or do you sell them the features benefit? Or do you tell them why your product is so good? What are you going to say? The answer is none of them. That's an example you can say. It depends. Then the prospect will say, it depends on what? It depends on what you are really looking for. You can answer this when you tell your friend at the beginning of conversation, they straight away ask you how much. Then sometimes you stun and you just tell them the price. And then they see, oh, the price doesn't meet my budget. That's all, bye-bye. End of story. Don't tell the price. Don't ever tell the price at the beginning of a conversation. You can say it depends. Then the prospect say, it depends on what? It depends on what are you looking for. So why don't you tell me what you're looking for? And then the prospect might say, for example, eSpring, I'm looking for something easy to maintain. I'm looking for something I can just drink from the water tap. So from here, you can know what is he looking for. Then take the intel of this and start to tell what they want to know. This is the thing you always want to capture and then go back to what their wants and what their needs. How about if they almost end a conversation, they ask how much? How much? Then you can tell the price. You can mark out a bit. Maybe it's 5,000. Are you comfortable? It's 5,000. Is that within your budget? If they give resistance, maybe you can offer something like you can have ZIPP, or you can join as a member and you get 30% discount. Or sometimes you just can say, no worries, it's affordable and it's affordable to you. You can able to pay it. So if they keep pushing at the beginning of conversation, how much? Tell me how much, fast, tell me how much. You don't need to keep telling the straight price. You can give them a range. Maybe you give like 3,004 to 4,003, a price range. So they will keep process. Is it within my budget? If they don't budget, I think I can't afford it. And then you can come back to find out what's their needs and then go back to their needs and features and benefit to them. We always remember in control of all process. Don't because of the question or challenge or objection to you, then you are stunned. Then you say stop already. Be calm and then lead the client and then find out the information, what do you want? So this is one objection people will ask. People will say how much. It won't stop you. All right. So the second one, I got to do some research. I think nowadays we met a lot of prospects. I got to do some research. Do you have this prospect before? If you have, just say yes. A lot of them like to do research. And then normally we will say, trust me, it would be works for you as I've done and deal with many of my clients. When you're saying that, people may not trust you also because they don't know you. And then you are actually falling into a trap. When people see saying this statement, I got to do some research. Actually, the reason behind the truth behind of this statement is the lack of trust. They still don't believe in you. Other than that, they might fear of making mistake. And then they also looking for assurance. So next time when you encounter this kind of question, what you can say, what you could say. How about like this? Hey, you know what? Let's pretend what's going to happen after you do the research. So trying to find out, is this a lie? He's lying or he's really going to do something for the research? You can say, what would take for you and I to do business today after you do the research? Some people say, I do research first, But some people will say, I will go looking for it. Is it the features I'm looking for? Is it there's a UV light? Is it something I can easily maintain, or is it I can do a DIY maintenance? So from there, you collect the intel, listen, ask question, listen and ask question. So selling is not about talking only. You need to dig the information layer by layer. And then another following, you can say, what do you need from me in order for us to move forward? This is one of the things you can talk about it. So they might answer the real reason behind, and then, or still bringing you around the garden. So always remember, when people throw the first answer, it might not the real answer. Try to ask question, because from there you can one step closer to your closing the deal. When you find out the real reason, then you can go back to attend their needs and wants and handle the objection for the real reason. When people say, I got to do some research, and then, okay, I will send the information. Do you do that? Did you do that? I did that too. And then say, okay, I'll follow up you next day. That's all. End of story. And bye-bye. Then if you find out the real reason already, then you can ask more questions. After you do the research, you can ask, would the testimonials work for you? How many would it good for you? How about two? I can get two friends to talk to you about their feedback of this program for free. What else you want to see? Ask more. How about some scientific proof for you to move forward? What about this? What about that? Then they will say, okay, I want this. Yes, this is the good. So this is the good one. I want this. I want this. So sometimes ask question is very important by handling the objection, or else you'll keep selling, you never kick the ball into the goal. And then after asking all this, I can give you more information. Okay, so this is the thing you want to handle in this objection. How about the next objection? I'm not interested. I think this is very common, and this is something, the killing point we always face. Are you the one before? Are you the one answer, I'm not interested? If you are the one before you did this, say, yes, I am. Let me get link. Yes, I can see a lot of people saying that. I did that too. I'm not interested. How many of you heard about this objection before? Most of the people out there, and then when they heard about this objection, and people will ask, even I sometimes make mistake. People ask me, why are you not interested? Or why are you not interested? Come on. Your client, your prospect, is when they hear about you answer them why are you not interested, you're like, wow, you're looking into a fight, is it? Customer don't oblige to justify why they're not interested. So, and then as a salesperson or as a closer, when you hear about this statement, we feel defensive always. Do you feel defense when people say that I'm not interested? Actually, the new ABO here. Wow, so good thing. I use it myself. I feel very good. Why you not interested? How come it be? We are the world number one. How come you feel defensive already? Please don't feel this way. Don't feel defensive, because it's like a personal rejection. It's not a personal rejection, remember. Yes, there are so many reasons why they are not buying right now. Sometimes just because of timing. I was approached by my sister when I in this schooling time. Did I start immediately? No. I just, because of sister, okay, I give face, I just sign up. Sometimes it's not related to anything you are offered to them. Sometimes it's by timing. Or could be a budget, or they're not decision maker at the moment. So don't take it personal. Just like you are walking to a pasar malam, people offer you everything, right? But the thing is, you don't take everything to, you reject them, they don't feel personal, it's an offense. It's just, okay, next time. There's a statistic shows that 80% of the sales require at least 5 follow-ups. To close a deal, 5 follow-ups. Have you done that? It's 5. But we want to get in the bottom line of the thing, that what is happening right now. We don't want to hang around there saying that, hey, I'm not interested, and then you don't know what's the real reason and then what's happening behind. You can say, hey, Bob, I understand. Let me ask you a question. The next time you're looking for e-spray or water treatment system, could I be the first person in line that you speak to find out the second opinion? This is my upline mentor always tell me, when the first appointment we meet up, we set up the stage for the second appointment. Even they are not buying now, it's fine. We set up the stage for a second appointment, which means we ask permission to have a follow-up. Or you can on the spot say, ask them. They might say, all right, sure, okay, all right. 90% prospect will say, okay, you can contact me. Yes, okay, I'm fine. Yeah, you can find me later. So then follow, you can and ask them, can I send you some information that you can get something with you when you come? Wait to see them. Like each spring, I always, when the customer say I'm not interested, it's fine. Maybe share with you 3 points how to differentiate the water treatment in the market. So which means I'm leading him to pick a good and real water treatment system. Or second example, before I make a move or before I get off the phone or Zoom, what might be happen before you begin looking for a different solution? You can ask the prospect, what might have to happen before you begin looking for a different solution product? Then they might say, let's say something, well, I'm looking for lower pricing, and maybe I would like to see certain features in this product or solution. Write down, write down all this information, because sometimes we are new, we don't know if it is our product or solution suit them. Write down, get back, ask your upline, ask your mentor, what is the thing can counter or can answer this doubt and question. So when next meet up, like some say, actually I'm waiting for promotion. It's fine. You can come back to them when there's a promotion, or you can come back to them or on the spot. You say, how about like this? Okay, they can provide a solution which suit their needs. This is one of the objections we might met. And the next one, a common one, I will get back to you. Again, how do you handle this objection? I will get back to you. It's like, again, hanging in the air. Are they really get back to you? Are they just politely reject your offer? Most of the people will say, oh, sure, should I call back next week or next few days? This is a common answer by our ABO, our salesperson, a professional sales. They are just politely, and then we answer that, can I follow up with you next week? Don't say that, because it puts you at a lower status as a closer. So what you could say, example, hi KP, normally when I heard from someone saying that I will get back to you, actually I never hear that anymore. How about like this? What would it take for you and I to do business today? Oh, well, some prospect will directly tell you that what they really need information. They would straight tell you. And testimonial, I need to talk to someone. Find out the real reason behind the statement, I will get back to you. This is better than anything you hang in the air and don't know how to proceed for the next stage. When someone said, I will get back to you and never heard them again, I understand it's a polite way to reject me. Isn't it the case here? You can just say, I always get, it is a polite way to reject me. Is it the case here? And then just prospect, just smile, just wait, be silent, let them answer you. Then you can ask them, is it the term? Is it the price? Is it the money? What part of the deal you don't like? Or even you do a OPP. Is it you don't like the product or you don't buy into our marketing plan? Let them talk, ask question. It's not keep telling what we offer. Let them talk. Or you can ask them, assuming we are not doing business now, which part of, let's lay out on the table. Tell me what part of you don't like. People, prospect like to talk. The prospect might just answer you what they really looking for, blah, 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 blah. Then go into real rejection and then handle their objection. From there, boom, you can handle the objection and then you make a deal. And next one, please send me the more information. This is the common one. Even I do so to some seller out there. Send me more information. It's quite common. Even like in social media, PM details, DM details, PM, BM, PM, BM, DM. Then you always keep sending information out, but people don't come back to you. You feel down. Or after you've done all the demo presentation, prospect just say, okay, send me more information, and they never come back. Why is this happening? In other words, sometimes it's a rejection in a polite way, just like just now. But yet, you still keep selling them information and then you flood them like tsunami, and then they feel ignorant in the end. Have you ever faced this? Sometimes you keep looking a lot of message, then you just ignore, and you never see. We did that also. So why not try another way? Try another way. So like when prospect says, send me the information, you can say, I'm more than happy to send you more information, but what exactly you are looking for? Prospect will say, actually, I'm looking for the testimonials. Or you say, what else you want? Ask, keep asking, because always the first answer might not be the real answer. Make them think, stop, keep quiet and let them talk. Case study, what else? References, what else? Maybe scientific data. Just keep asking, because as a seller, we keep talking, but as a closer, we need to ask questions to find out the real reason behind what they are saying. Then after prospect saying so and so, all the needs or all the information they want, you can say, how, okay, Mr. Prospect, let's pretend I can give you all the testimonial, case study references. After getting all this information, you are like all the people and the information you like, and also you like me also, and we decided to do the business. Just pretend. Are you ready to do business today? Are you going to get this product today to solve your problem? Is the budget an issue? Are you comfortable to spending what we were talking about to solve the problem you are having now? And then some prospect might say, later, they will like dancing with you again. So, which means I can see the problem is not information, isn't it? Is it about the money? Is it about the money? Let's talk about money. What can I do to solve this? Yes, ask. Because a lot of times we don't want ourselves hanging there and then don't know where to proceed and keep on offering. I know a lot of times as a seller, we like to offer free stuff, free gift. But in the end, are our business profitable? Don't always offer free thing and always discount at the first place. Because remember, value more than money. Because asking questions, you can get out all the smoke screen that prospect given earlier and then strike on the needs and wants and close the deal. These are 5 common objections you might face. And this is some of the example. You can use it and then try it and then polish it and customize to your own needs. This is what you can do and you could do in doing closing a deal. Don't be a seller, stop selling, start closing. One of the important in selling process is the answering objection. And have you ever think about it, how you can close a deal before meetup? And now in the social media, we always a lot of prospect out there. How you close a deal before meetup? Words, value in advance. Provide them value. Because throughout the social media, actually provide a lot of value to your prospects, which you never met, or even some friends, old friends you never meet up for some times. One of the things my diamond mentor told me last night is our lifestyle. It's a lifestyle. Because people don't know you, then the first thing they will approach you is your Facebook, is your Instagram, or even your LinkedIn. People look at you not because of how you look like, but because your lifestyle. They want to know you more. So if your Facebook, your social media keep posting something not related to your business or something not related to the lifestyle, just sharing or some negative thing, people will assume, or even people label you as a negative person. Why not? Now we have Build Academy, we have Fit Freak. Pick one, which you are very good in. Be yourself, be a testimonial. Be yourself to give some free consultation through your social media. For example, I see a lot of this Fit Freak coach. They are sharing how to do a good right stretching. Then people starting to, hey, this is something I can follow. And then people see how to have a good diet. Share in your Facebook, share with your Facebook, share Instagram. Sometimes people look at it slowly people will try, hey, this person, when I get free information content from you, yeah, I'm good enough already. Why not if I approach you and then pay money, I will get even better things from you. So actually you are building the trust and you also close them already. So some of you might experience, people just call you, hey, I see you doing this, and this. It works. I want to buy from you. I want you to be my mentor. I want you to be my coach. That's how you can provide the value in advance. So build your brand and then do the content, be educating, and also do the closing at that part. So in all combined together is a social commerce, like mentioned by Emmy, because your name card is online now. In this unprecedented this situation like this COVID, we can't go out, we can't meet people, but we can create our name card through social media. But not every day ask you to sit down there and do. Live your life, but use social media as your name card. Live your life out. Live your life out. Always follow whatever this MV trend and also our this free and also Build Academy, and provide to your audience the value in advance. And definitely the closing deal or closing rate will be higher and higher. And do remember, when closing a deal, just a two answer, yes or no. Yes, you get a PV. Yes, you get a prospect. No, it's okay. Because throughout yes or no answer is a learning. If you keep this mindset in your mind throughout the every deal or every experience is a learning, you definitely, your closing rate will increase and increase and increase. Remember this, always remind yourself, success start with your mindset. 80% of mindset, what I share is 20%, but it will help to increase the closing deal. All right, that's the sharing of my today. Thank you very much. Thank you.